That's all good though.
Yeah.
Looks weird from the back of the couch.
What looks weird from the back of the couch?
Your head, son.
My head.
This is my view, Shamsi. Welcome to my lifestyle.
The best thing about this right now is I don't even need to look at Shamsi. like I just hear him in my head, right? I need to see his face no more. So I can just mute anytime I want. Let's focus. He's on 3, right? Just making sure.
But
All right.
that voice though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking voice.
Yeah. I wish he had the personality for that voice though.
I don't need.
Oh, you do, son. You do, son.
Bro, I just, speak my travels into the air. My tales.
You know what? If we're gonna do this bullshit, might as well start.
Oh, are we on?
Oh, we've been on, son.
Shit.
You've been on.
Exactly.
Like I said, spoke my travels.
What travels does he have?
Son, this room is cold as fuck right now.
Yeah, son. It's gonna stay cold. It's gonna stay cold too. Don't worry. We'll raise up the temperature for you. You know what's the problem? You're like in the face of the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's blessing you with cold air.
Shamsi's seat, man. I appreciate you.
No, you're good.
Yo, man, fuck the guy who bought the couch, right? Fuck the guy who made the decision.
I claimed the spot.
He claimed the spot.
Peed all over and shit.
No. Cat actually pees over there, so.
Hey, welcome to Pass the Kabsa episode 42. My man, it's your boy Adil. I got Champs right behind me. I got Turks.
Hey.
And also with us for the fucking first time in about fucking time. A great man, son of a great man and a great woman.
Oh.
Brother of great siblings.
Oh.
A man of many talents.
Oh.
And owner of great dogs.
Owner of great dogs.
Four
Amazing
of them.
dogs.
Four
4
of them.
dogs. There we go. There we go. There you go. A man that needs no introduction, so we're not going to give him none.
And
Dude. What's happening,
That
sir?
was a beautiful introduction, man. I'm so happy to be here.
Man, we're we're so fucking happy
I'm
to
a
have you.
huge fucking fan. You guys don't even know. Like,
I know, we
watch
do,
you
son.
guys
Oh, appreciate it.
ridiculously
We appreciate you the same way, son.
Man, love.
All right, can we stop like kissing each other's asses? Let's start with this bullshit.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this right off the bat.
Let's go.
I have a lot of. I'm a fan first
Thank you, sir.
before being a friend.
and welcome to Riyadh.
Thank you. It's
Yes.
great to be here.
These are the sort of ad libs that we block Shamsi for. Like no one really gives a shit right now, Shamsi. I'm on a different level, son.
Okay, go.
Come up to my level, please.
Go.
Today is not the day.
Run.
So
Talk to me, bro.
I don't know where to start this. So me and Saud finally met last weekend. We've never met before.
My God.
And respect, son.
It's an honor.
Respect.
It's
And
an honor.
it's an honor for me too. And I feel like I've known you forever.
For real.
So when I was first put on to you, automatically I was a fan.
Thank you.
As a kid who grew up in the 90s, who grew up in New York, who grew up in hip hop, who grew up in around like the East Coast overall and the West Coast, it's a refreshing thing to hear something so local and giving it a certain flavor that we understand. Because we, like, for me as an Arab living abroad,
Hmm.
let's talk about Jay-Z's track.
Okay.
So,
Which one?
well, I just said as an Arab living abroad, what do you think it's going to be?
Okay, you're talking about Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin'.
Okay.
So when Big Pimpin' came out, it made a huge fuss, right?
Right.
Everybody's like, oh,
100%.
this track. But as an Arab, you know that it was trash.
Khasara, khasara. You know what I mean?
So when I first heard,
it wasn't trash, bro. That was my shit.
I'm sorry, look, for its time, it was amazing.
Yes,
I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But looking down now,
yeah,
as the beat itself, as an Arab, I know they could have done a way better job.
that's true.
It's like the same thing we do when they take any beat from any country or continent and then they just add a lot of bass to it.
Yeah.
It felt the same
It's
way.
missing context at the end of the day. It's, he's not from here, right?
Like, exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
difference, yeah. But it was an amazing record, man. Like, sampling Abdul Halim. Like, that's the thing with Timbaland, right? He was always ahead of his time, like finding that sound that nobody tapped into, kind of, right? The Arabic library is a huge library, and there's so much, diversity within the Arab music library. So it was amazing to hear that, right? It shed light on kind of like the Arabic sound when it comes to hip hop. But yeah, there's a lot of.
I would disagree with that though.
Why? Tell me.
The way I see it,
Mm.
I see it that it opened more doors for more people to just go and steal beats and just claim them. That's what happens.
You talk about sampling?
Yeah.
You call that stealing?
No. I'm not talking about sampling. I'm talking
okay.
about when he opened that door,
All right.
other people jumped looking for the same sound,
Same sounds, yeah.
but no one gave any credit.
That's a fact. But Foxy Brown, for example, has a record, and Raghib Alam is on the hook,
Yes.
right? And
What?
Hood Scriptures, yeah. It's a
Yes.
fire record.
Yes.
And it's exactly Raghib Alam's record
Okay.
with 2 verses from Foxy Brown. And he was credited and the producer was credited. That's cool.
Well, that one because she only had 2 verses on it, son. You can't steal that.
That's a record.
But this is like the
but I
problem
know
that
what
we
you're
have.
saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. And then that's the thing, because a lot of the samples are owned by estates, and it's just a really complicated process.
It's difficult.
It's really difficult. And that's what I tried to do on my last album. I tried to clear samples from the Arab world, and it wasn't easy. Like I reached the point I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna release it.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean?
Yo, we had that conversation, me and Shamsi.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think like 6-7 months ago, or maybe a couple of years. I have no idea. But we were talking about why. Well, he was asking me, he's like, why
hasn't it exploded yet? You know,
I was asking the question about my guy, son. No, that wasn't the question. We were talking about why aren't more people using local music and adding them into hip hop?
You mean locals or just in general?
No, local
Like
music.
Locals.
Saudi
Okay,
music.
Yeah.
Like Muhammad Abdul, Rabi Sakir, and so on.
There's so
So
much
on.
potential,
Yeah,
dude.
there
I mean,
is unbelievable
it's
potential.
ridiculous.
And I if any producers are listening, I urge you guys to do that, because that's how we,
that's our
That's
sound.
our sound. That is
How do we clear it though? See?
it's a really complicated process. But at the end
Especially
of the-
here.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna come looking for us. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Drop it. And if they come after you, use it as promotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And credit them at the end of the
But
day.
you're gonna
you
get
know?
into some trouble. That's
You
the problem.
are, but at the end of the day, you can give them, part of your publishing, add them as a songwriter, and talk although it's a legal process, but you know what I mean? Like, you just got to do it at a certain point.
They're not gonna rob you off your money, basically.
No, I mean, they could, but at the end of the day, your music is out. It's gonna make some noise. It's gonna give you more exposure at the end of the day.
True.
Right? That's how I look at
I
it.
agree.
It's like the Juice World thing where he sampled Sting, for example.
We were just listening to
Yeah,
that.
they were just yeah.
right. Sting came after him.
Rightfully so.
I don't know if after he died or before he died, but
Most likely before he died, because that track has been out
Probably.
for a minute.
yeah, right.
And it's a hot track.
But it was the hottest track,
Yeah.
right? And Sting's people came after him, and they're like, "Yo, you gotta."
Take that down.
No, not even take that down. So he took part of the publishing, I believe.
Okay.
So keep the record. Give me a percentage of the publishing. Let's settle. Let's make a deal. Hold on. It's all. That's the thing with entertainment law. You need someone, right? You need someone that's on your team that's good, that understands entertainment law, so that in case something like this happens,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which always happens.
Always happens.
Happens that.
I talk to any producer or artist that I talk to. I'm like, my guy, you need to know someone that is in entertainment law. And you must do that. And even if it was someone that's in college, for example, a friend of yours that's studying law, just keep that guy on your good side. Have them, draft your contracts for you, add the clauses for you.
Keep an eye out, basically.
Keep an eye out, because and especially if you're gonna do features like I did, for example, you have to have someone that looks after you when it comes to contracts and adding clauses and stuff like that. And every time, it's a learning process for me personally, because every time I drop a record, I realize that, I should have added that, for example. Right? I should have added that. I should have added the timeline for them. Like, I'm not gonna wait 7 months for a verse. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which happened. And I hated the artist.
I want you to create, but create faster.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'll give you 2 weeks. I'll give you a month.
Seasons have passed.
You know what I mean? And exactly, seasons have passed. The song is not good anymore. I hate the song now. You know what I mean?
Look out for Saud's news track. Seasons have passed.
Yeah, featuring Past the Kabsa.
It's just us screaming, "You're taking too long."
Come on, bro. Record, guys. No, but yeah.
So drop that shit.
Where your verses at?
But that's the thing. It's so important to have these specific clauses, right? Even social media clauses are important nowadays. So, I had that issue where I drop records with big names, and I just assume they're trying to do good. You know what I mean? And I'm assuming they're good people. Oh, we're gonna post.
Assuming.
Don't assume, dude.
No, but they should be
Exactly.
promoting their own shit as well, right?
That's the thing. You'd think so, right? You'd
Exactly.
think it, but
Logically.
but they treat it as a business transaction. Period. Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna do a record with this guy, get paid. That's it. I'm out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
And that scares me because when you do that, is this guy actually putting in the effort or is he just going through
that's the thing,
motions?
because his name is attached to it, so he's gonna put in the effort, or
Okay.
she's gonna put in the effort. But am I gonna promote it?
Hmm.
No, I'll promote it if you pay me. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I got that text message once from an artist that I worked with, and he's like, "Hey, you want me to post it on?" He's like, "Yo, homie, I'm gonna post it on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and on my story." I'm like, "Respect, thank you, man." He's like, "That's gonna be whatever dollars." I'm like,
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's normal.
I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
normal,
like,
that's
yo,
normal, that's
so
normal.
that's why I learned to put it as a clause in my contract. So
Yeah.
I add it and knew, yo, social media posts, show love, you know what I mean? And I send my contracts before I actually pay them, you know what I mean? And it's
Which is the right way to go with it.
exactly, but they don't get that, right? Not a lot of them, like people want their money up front
Because
too
a lot of
sometimes,
people
right?
are not educated in business.
That's the thing. And a lot of artists who you think are fucking educated in the business
Mm-mm.
have no fucking idea. And
Yes.
they want to be their own manager now, right? Because of the independent game. They want to be their own manager. And it's just, some people know their shit, but some people are just,
I'm guessing the majority don't really know what the fuck's going on.
I mean, they do, but they're so like, maybe. I'm just trying to be nice right now.
Exactly. That doesn't work here.
Right, you
It's
know?
not. It's not about being nice. No, I agree with you because most people who are basically in this scene didn't go to certain business schools in order for them to be here. No, they wanted to do
Sure.
this at a young age.
That's true. It's also a trial and error kind of business, right? I'll do this. I understand this. I got hustled here. I'm not gonna do this again, whatever. And they just grow kind of, and they think they know it all. But the thing is, if you're trying to get an artist for a feature, the perfect example was, for example, the Royce the 5'9" camp or team, right?
Okay.
I reached out through Willie J. Peso, one of my boys, reached out to him, and I reached out to his manager, and sent me back an email within 24 hours, right? He's like, all right, send us the contract. That's the first thing he told me. And I'm like, I'm in good hands right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Send us the contracts. Let's see if we can meet your expectations. What?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Drafted the
All
contract.
right. That's a
Drafted
different
the-
conversation.
Yeah, right. Drafted the contract. Everything is good. Sent him the record. Everything was good. And he's like, all right, I'm going to CC the finance guy. What? Finance guy? You know what I mean? Like, it's the 5'9". So that's, an artist like that is, you'd expect that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Go back, forth, contract, everything good. Signed it, sent him the money, sent him 50% of the money,
Yeah.
which not a lot of artists agree on, right? So I have to go back and forth, convincing them why that's the right way of doing business sometimes, right? I pay you up front, you finish it, send it to me. If I like it, I'll pay.
get
I'll
the rest.
release
Yeah.
that, right?
That makes sense.
Which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But no, in a lot of artists' eyes, it's like, no, bro, you pay me up front, I'm not signing the contract. So it's just know your legal shit.
Yeah.
Get you an entertainment lawyer. You're not even on retainer. Just have someone that you can hire constantly per project. It doesn't cost.
You're
money.
playing the artist game and they're playing the business game. You need someone to understand that understands the game, basically.
And you kind of need to understand the game as an artist too. Sometimes you need to understand a
You
little
need
bit
to
about-
learn.
Yeah, exactly. You need
Pay
to learn
attention.
about the music business too. You know what I mean? Not only the creative process. Like, and for me, I feel like since quarantine started, I've been trying to build that knowledge in my head about the industry part of it, right?
That's nice.
Because I've for the past 10 years, I've been working on the sound and the creative process. But for the past, let's say 2-3 years, I'm getting into the business thing. I'm trying to understand the music business more. And recently, in the past, since quarantine, what's been a year, dude? Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been a year, son.
Yeah, man. Since March or February or March last year, I realized, I need to, since I have a label, I need to understand. I'm not just gonna go with the flow. And we're gonna be signing artists. We're gonna be developing artists. We need to understand everything from rollout to business to legal, to,
All the ins and outs.
to marketing to it's a complex business.
It's a process.
It's definitely a process.
It's also a new business here. Well, it's not a new business. It's a business that hasn't really gotten the attention it deserves.
True.
And so that's why there's a lot of hidden things in it.
True. There's no
Clarity.
Yeah, there's no clarity here. There's no infrastructure per se. There's a lot of great talents, a lot of great artists, crazy potential. So now you see everyone, all the execs and stuff, they're trying to get their hands on the Saudi.
Coming to town.
You know what I mean? The Saudi music business and the Saudi entertainment business in general. It's gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be huge.
See, we understand that it's going to be huge. We see the potential and we know exactly where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
See, the problem that I have is that, cool, you guys want to come here. Let's say RCA, Sony. Let's say they want to come to Saudi, which they are. and they're gonna come here, and then you're gonna run the same business practice that was actually failing abroad. So they're gonna try to collect some money early on, and then when everybody catches up, like, oh, yo, but the contracts are different now with streaming. These new contracts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they'll start adjusting. So we need to be clever from today,
Correct.
before we
100%.
sign the contracts,
100%.
because once they own us, all it takes is one bad contract to
That's
lose a
true.
great artist.
That's true. Yeah, I agree with that. And it's not just, I see what you're saying when it comes to losing an artist. Because a lot of artists just get into bad deals, and it's the nature of the business. They get into bad deals and they lose motivation and love for the game.
They lose the whole thing.
That's how you lose the artist. I don't want to do it anymore.
And we've seen that happen so much.
a lot, dude.
Exactly.
And I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm not gonna go into a studio and create an album for you.
There's no
And
trust. There's no love.
There's no love for exactly. They're like, fuck, this is your business. This is the music business. Fuck, I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
But it's really
It's because the majority look at the end product.
yep.
They don't look at the whole
The whole
process.
Yeah, me. But then it goes back to consistency too now, because like you said, the game is really evolving and changing with streaming and stuff like that. But also don't forget, we're evolving as humans, right? Our attention span, that's really important to look at. Like we were talking with Jeed recently about the length of the records.
Gee, the young upcoming artist,
The young upcoming
the young
artist.
kid, the
That
boy.
guy.
The local
He's
hotspot.
that guy.
He's that guy.
He's that guy.
Look, man, I love G so much, man, but he's still small potatoes. I think he should do much. By the way, Jeez is sitting behind us. What's happening, Jeez? No, I'm not gonna try Jeez. Jeez is the best.
No, trash him when he's on this couch.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell
yeah.
you the first time I met G.
Mm.
Me and Shams were invited to a
Get together.
get together.
Yeah.
And he told me, yo, G might be there. I wasn't ready to go, to be honest.
Mm.
But he's like, yo, G might be there. I was like, you know what? Fine, let's go.
I need to talk to this dude.
I'm a fan.
Mm.
And the first time, like, I remember I was talking to somebody, and he comes to me, he's like, yo, by the way, Jesus right there. Like a little girl, bro. Like, I'm like, Gene is here. I go to him, but the first time, like, I bigged him up. Like I was a fan. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
This is how I know, like, how amazingly talented he is. I said it in his face. I say it behind his back. I
Me
say
too,
it
G.
on the podcast all the time.
Yo, hands down, hands
That's-
down.
Like,
Heads
seriously,
down.
son. Heads down.
Heads down. No, definitely, Jeet is that guy, man, and he's
Special.
He's very special.
Yeah.
He's very special. He understands the game, right? And he's
And it's easy to talk to someone who actually understands the game.
yes, definitely.
You quickly pick up, you quickly do shit together. You understand where you guys are sitting at. You understand how to have the conversation.
Correct. Because we've been there, right? Jeed's been doing it for so long. I've, ever since the tomato soup days, I've been following Jeed, and he's been really evolving as well as a person, as an artist, and as a person that understands what it takes. in this-
As an artist, I believe. As a person, I got reserves on that.
Yo, give him a mic real quick. He wants to jump in real quick.
Now you gotta sit in the back, son.
For a reason.
I told you. There's a spot right here in the middle.
It's gonna be in the back of the bus,
You didn't
son.
want to get involved. You didn't want the smoke, Jeed. Huh?
We'll get to G one day,
Alright,
but
no.
not today, son.
No.
Today's not your day.
Come on, Jeed. But yeah, we got a lot of music coming with Jeed, man. It's gonna be an interesting.
We hope so.
I know you guys been waiting and pressuring Jeed. Not pressuring me because I'm ready.
I know you're ready. Every time on the podcast, I call you out, you reply.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm waiting.
And I send him videos of like beats and stuff that's ready. You know what I mean? But but you know what? That's why I appreciate him, man. He's very picky about his beats and the sound because he knows his sound.
Exactly.
And that takes years, right?
Exactly.
For artists to understand their sound and what they want to sound like, right? Instead of just jumping on any beat, he's like, yeah, but I need that specific sound. I need that bounce in this one, But he pushes me as much as I push him, right? And that's why it's fun to work with artists like that. It's definitely, a learning experience too. That's how you grow as a producer as well. And
You gotta love it. If you love it, you look at it every single little.
1,000%.
Exactly.
You love it, and you gotta love collaborations, right? And collaborate.
You gotta know how to collaborate too.
Oh man, you have to. And you have to be patient.
Yeah, you
That's
got
one
to.
thing is patience, dude. If you're not patient in this music business shit, good
You're not
luck,
going
my
nowhere.
guy. You're not going nowhere. 7 months for a verse, dude. 7 months. dude.
Seasons have changed.
Wow.
Bro, I hate that record. I'm not gonna tell you which record that I fucking hate it. Because of the story of the record.
I wouldn't blame you, honestly.
You know what I mean? The story of the record is like, Yeah, I waited 7 months for a verse. The song was ready. You know what I mean?
I'm just waiting.
It just throws you off sometimes. And like the thing is when, an artist gives you hope, and he's a pretty big artist, right? I'm happy, I'm excited. I'm pulling up to the studio. This is when I was back in LA. I'm like, okay. I'm in the studio for hours, dude, working on some other shit. not even a text back, dude. I don't even get a text.
Clock,
Wait, I'm like, I don't even get a text message, dude. All right.
Took an online course.
And I went literally, right? Masterclass, how to do this. And then I went back, dude, and I just went crazy, right? I called him. I'm like, yo,
the fuck?
Bro, I don't work for you. One, you know what I mean? Second of all, bro, this is a business transaction. Is that how you conduct business? Is that how you do business?
Just asking, just making sure.
You know what I mean? Is that how you do it? Bro, pay me back. He's like, no, whatever, right? Pulls up like, fuck, I forgot about it. And then like a couple months later, he hits me like, hey, bro, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm in your area. I'm like, oh, so it's convenient for you now, motherfucker. Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Because it's convenient.
Like not even a heads up. Like,
Nothing, bro. I'm in your area. You in the studio right now?
It's like, damn, bro.
I was like, what do I say? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the studio.
I still want it.
I really wanted the record.
I still want it.
I really wanted it. It's fire. Don't get me wrong. That's probably
You're an asshole, but I need this.
It's probably one of my best records.
Oh,
But I fucking hate it because of the story. Because of the story, just the hassle that goes.
See, but that's your lesson. That's the good thing, right?
Definitely,
And that lesson, and those are like the punches, the bumps that you take on the road.
1,000%, bro. Some artists that I worked with, I understand that I'll never work with this artist again in my life. It's just because it's energy at the end of the day, right?
That's true.
And it's
very true.
It's
the
what I mean?
chemistry.
I believe in what I mean, like the energy of the person, right? If you're here acting like you're a big shot and all that, I don't want it. I don't want the record if it doesn't mean the same to you as it does to me, kind of. In a way.
If it doesn't vibe in a certain,
you know what I mean? Yeah. If you don't force it, that's one. Don't force it. Second of all, bro, at the end of the day, you could that door is right there. You can leave, and I can get another artist. There's so many artists that you can work with, and different genres, different areas of life, and you know what I mean.
So
in other words, how about you get the fuck out?
Seriously, right? Like, bro, door's right there, my guy. You don't want to, you know what I mean? You don't want to give it your all. Get out of here.
Like I want it done this season.
Yeah, but that's the feature game. At the end of the day, you have to understand is like you got it. That's why I'm saying you got to be patient because you're working on people's time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's
not everybody.
That's
has
the worst
same
thing.
clock.
Huh?
That's the worst thing.
That's
That
the
is
nature.
the
That's
worst
the
thing.
nature of the business.
Yeah.
Sometimes
This is also the problem that we have over here because these two, they got jobs. So if they're having a bad day at work, we need to relax before we can start the podcast.
Yeah.
And I can't do it with other people. So I need to make sure that their time is perfect for us to do what we can do.
1,000%.
So like we understand that struggle.
Yeah. It's
I hate them. I hate them.
And they hate you too.
See, the hate is mutual.
Very mutual.
But my hate is at a different level now. Like if they go
You're
missing,
very vocal about it. They're not. You know what I mean? They're just sitting in the back like
Trying to be a good guy.
This fucking guy.
We've
man.
accepted it.
you can't attack your boss.
No. Let me tell you something.
Say that again.
You can't attack it, but yeah. On another note, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I love this fucking podcast. I fucking love this podcast. Jeet loves this podcast. I know for a fact. We sit down and just like I'd be playing 2K, whooping ass in 2K, whooping ass. Do man, if you're listening, I'll be whooping some ass in 2K, right? And I have you guys in the background, like I'm chilling with you guys. So this doesn't feel weird at all to me. It's
Like that's the vibe, man.
It's like you're the homies. I've met you guys.
Fucking
before,
yeah,
you know?
we did.
I know you guys very well. Like, I know this guy went to KFUPM and he talks shit all the time, right? And
both of us.
Oh, right.
Oh, hold up.
No, but he's
hold
vocal
up.
about it.
Yeah.
You were
Fuck yeah.
whooping, Doomman in 2K, right? But he was also whooping your ass in FIFA. I got you, son. I got you. I didn't forget you. I got you, homie.
Communications.
I got you, son. I got you.
Do man. Shout out Do man.
PlayStation right there, yo.
Yo, we gonna get one.
We're just saying.
Just to show you guys, I'm all about that.
We respect that.
Yeah.
Son. We respect that.
But Do man, nice.
We
though.
barely respect
This
that.
motherfucker, bro, when you go into the settings,
Yes.
like I just make a formation and I'm good. You know what I mean? Like put name out there, put whatever there. This dude goes in, and you guys
Tactics,
Yeah.
bro.
That's apparently
Tactics.
normal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You put tactics too.
I don't do that.
No, it doesn't do
He's
that.
gotta do.
That takes 30 minutes, dude. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
the game is 12 minutes. Is it
No,
12
son.
minutes?
It's
No.
do or die, son.
Come
do
on,
or
bro.
die.
You guys are extra with it, man.
It's do or die.
There's a whole bunch of other dudes like they're just waiting for you to lose.
Stay
so.
back. Stay back. Go front.
They're imagining like they're a manager at the end
Sorry,
of it. Like
sorry.
you
We
go from
are.
there.
You know what it
They
sounds
are.
like? It sounds like someone who keeps losing.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like to me.
Exactly.
That's all it sounds like. It
I'll
doesn't
take
sound like
that.
we're doing something bad. It sounds
I'll
like
take
someone
that.
who
I'll
just
take
keeps
that.
taking the L.
I'll
and he
take
can't
that.
figure it out.
I'll take that. I'll take that because every motherfucker I play with, stay back, stay front. Only go back when he goes front.
Exactly, son. This is
Oh, yeah.
FIFA tactics,
Up your
son.
game,
No, this
son,
is
up your
FIFA
game.
like 21 tactics,
Yes.
right?
No, this from like FIFA 09, by the way.
Well, 09, I was good. I was whooping ass.
Yeah, 09 was fun though.
09 was.
Oh yeah, it
nice.
was real
Yeah.
fun though.
Different
My
game.
favorite FIFA was that one with they had the indoors.
Oh, this was a couple years ago.
No, that was like the
full
French
time?
World Cup '98, some shit.
Oh no, you're talking way back. Yeah.
Yo, that's a
Remember that
classic.
shit? I get no doubt.
Oh,
That
son.
was my game. بعدين حولنا
Nintendo 64.
لا لا كان Nintendo 64
Yeah,
no, it was
man.
PlayStation 1 dude.
Even that.
No,
Both.
No, I think PlayStation.
ايش PlayStation 4 يا اخوي؟
No, PlayStation
Yeah,
1.
PlayStation 1
I'm trying to remember.
بعدين
Talking about
كان
FIFA
في
Street.
No, we're talking
No,
about
no,
FIFA
no, no.
98.
No,
World
FIFA
Cup,
98.
the OG FIFA.
the OG FIFA with
I used to play it on PC the whole time.
Yeah, no, I never got into PC. Though.
Oh, for real?
Never.
Well, there's one right there. You can
That's a
get.
different
That's
game.
a
I want
PC.
that computer. This is the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the computer. I need that.
Yeah, you can have the whole thing if
I
you
need
like.
that.
It's all good.
That's the Pasta Kabsa
Yeah, that's the past Kabsa sources.
giveaway.
The giveaway.
I like that.
That's the mothership that came down.
You said something interesting a second ago,
Mm.
which is the same thing that me and Shamsi had like a good conversation. Also, Turks, I think we had on this podcast
Mm.
about the evolution of people in art
Mm.
in Saudi. And you said the same thing. We talk about we're still as people also. We're growing up. We're going to different places.
Mm.
So my problem here is that I respect a lot of people who are into hip hop.
Yeah.
In the whole Arab scene, but I don't mean to disrespect anyone in the whole region who do hip hop
Okay.
by just focusing on Saudi. But the same way that I see Egypt as doing very well for themselves,
Incredible.
Sudan has been doing very well for themselves, and everybody else have been doing very good for themselves. I think that we need to come out of the bullshit that was called hip hop before or Arabic
Thank
hip hop.
you. I agree.
We need to grow out of that.
I agree.
But the problem that I see right now is that I see a lot of people, which is amazing, finally, people who actually know exactly what they're trying to do, is that I don't see a lot of them growing out of what they're doing.
In what way?
I see a lot of J. Cole's, a lot of
Sound-
Kendricks.
sound-wise.
Yeah. I see a lot of J. Cole's, a lot of Kendricks. I know y'all are the sons. It's all good. I'm
Yeah,
okay
it's-
with
it's
that.
inspiring. You can be inspired.
You
That's
can be
cool,
inspired for
but
me till
don't-
tomorrow.
But don't, yeah.
But
don't.
what's after that?
See, and my issue was always with Saudi hip hop was originality. We were lacking originality. Context wise.
Mm.
Authenticity in the sense.
Yeah, Mafi authenticity.
I think Entitled solved that.
I agree. I
Yes.
was just let me talk my talk. Bro. Goddamn, let me talk my shit. Shout out Noah, man. Shout out Entitled.
Shout out Noah,
Capitol
man.
Records, man. They're amazing. They're doing a
Amazing,
lot
yeah,
of great,
yeah.
great music. and
Great
just-
album.
And they understand the beauty of collaboration. See, that's why they're growing together, right? But my issue is, like you said, the beginning, right, of Saudi hip hop. In my opinion, it started. There was two different ways, right? There was the comedic route, you know.
That was sadly the big, the
was-
comedic crowd.
But how do you introduce a new genre to people that don't really understand the genre? You gotta make it light
Attractive
on
in a
them,
way.
right? You gotta get attracted to them. I get that. So that's unfortunately the way it started.
And it worked.
It worked, right? The comedic route worked, but then came the beefs.
Yeah.
The beefs.
Yeah.
Beef hot.
Yes, the beef hot.
When that started, sheesh. I was
Yeah.
in like high school listening to that dude go crazy
And you're like, what the
and
hell
talk
is this?
all this like, whoa. And
Exactly.
we were all intrigued. Don't get me wrong. We were very intrigued.
Well, that's some serious dark shit.
Right. Because he was cussing,
And
bro.
it's shock value.
Cussing,
Shock
shock
value.
value.
Exactly, exactly.
He was cussing.
Shout out to Clash. family. It's all good. It's all good. Family.
I'm not talking about him specifically.
But there's a genre. It's talking about genre.
No,
talking
no,
about-
because that's exactly what happened. Like this is my opinion,
Yeah.
in my own words. and I'll take on the heat any day.
You love that.
Yeah, I have no problem with that because I
Fucking
can
love it.
handle it, son.
Yeah.
I was born in the kitchen.
He's
So
he's
you
got a
got,
vacuum.
we had
Look
the
at that
problem of
Kabsa.
having Qusay and we had Clash.
Hmm.
Clash was too extreme and Qusay was too extreme in what he's doing also.
Mm.
Too
And so-
mainstream in a way.
Well, mainstream aside, it was,
Well, mainstream came later for Qusay.
yes.
You know, Qusay foundation-wise, he was doing an amazing job. Like when it comes to having a production house, amazing production coming out of Jeddah Legends and the guys, right? They were doing really good. And then I don't know what happened, but I think they went the more commercial route. You know, that's when it became a little bit.
I think that happened
the hip-hop
because
heads kind of, you know,
Step back from that for a
step
minute.
back from that for a minute.
Because it wasn't, the audience was different. The audience
Right.
that it was targeting was a
But
different
now,
audience.
now, I see a lot of great artists. I see a lot of original artists, right? I see a lot of people
with stories.
right? Finding their sound. They're not comedic. They're not beefing. As long as you step away from those two, in my opinion,
You're
you
good.
can be comedic too. I haven't, bro.
There's nothing wrong
But with
that.
taste. Don't
with
be,
taste.
yeah, don't disrespect the
Be
brand.
original, dude. You know what I mean? Be original. That's all I'm like, bro. Slim Shady was comedic. Eminem
Slim Shady was dark.
But
dark.
Slim Shady was dark.
He had like 4 different characters, right?
Exactly,
But
but the
that's what I'm
dark one
saying.
was the one that was out there.
That was Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm talking about. I think the Slim
Slim
Shady. He's the
Money
funny guy.
Guys,
Right?
Yeah.
Amazing, dude. But you know what I mean? That was something new. You know, fresh, original.
So
So but that
hold on.
depth as
When
well.
Eminem came out, I was still in high school,
Yeah.
right?
Marshall Mathers EP.
Yes.
LP. I was just listening
No,
to
I think I was in middle school. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but I remember when it came
90.
out.
No, it came out in like
97.
99.
No, I think before that.
97.
97, 98, yeah, around that.
LP.
Yeah, it was around 97, 98.
Fantastic, bro.
So when it came out, I remember that change.
Yeah.
We're not gonna accept him because he's white. At the same time, damn, he's good. And
Who the
so,
fuck is
and so, like,
Yeah.
it caused a huge commotion. I think
Ugh.
in the video when everybody saw Dr. J with him the whole
What
time,
was it?
that
was it.
certified the whole
That was
thing.
it.
So
That was
good.
it.
Even though it put him in a weird position,
Mm.
but he bet on someone who was basically look where he's at right now.
Yeah,
So I remember that wave
that. He
that
said
came
that
and
in-
just destroyed everything.
Yeah, he said that in a record, Dre. What was it? And whatever signed Eminem.
People thought people,
Something, right?
Wasn't it in
Now I'm
the
doing
Chronic
50 a week.
2001? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best albums of all
Yeah.
time.
Well, of course.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That's an album.
This how I was introduced to hip hop actually through the West Coast
Mm-hmm.
because I remember I can tell you the first album that I bought.
Wow.
The first album that I bought was Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
like that.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great album.
That was the
that's
first
that's
album that
great
I
album.
physically went and bought,
Yeah.
and of course, parental advisory, so I had to fight.
I'm 18.
My
No,
parents
there was
had
no I'm
advised
18.
me.
There was
Twenty-one?
either we're taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or
just
getting
go-
out.
I was a kid, bro. I was in,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was in 4th grade or
Mhm.
something. But I remember when that video came out. But I was first introduced to it through Ice-T and NWA.
Mhm.
So I knew that West Coast sound. That was the first sound that I heard.
Mm.
But before all that, I heard Slick Rick. So in my
Ooh.
ear, like I knew, like I love this genre and I want to be a part of it. I
Mm.
love what it is. And though as I stayed in it and I lived through it, and then I had friends who are basically they're living those stories.
Yeah.
And so
See relatability. man.
exactly,
You
I got
relate?
to see it firsthand,
Exactly.
Like,
which
this
is
is real.
scary when you're just
Yeah.
listening to it, then you actually
Yeah,
see it in
then
front
see
of you.
Yeah,
It's 2 different things.
And that's the thing. That's what we need here. That's what I'm saying. When it comes,
We
to,
need
we need
that
those
exactly.
stories, right? And that's why Method Nawaf and the boys are doing a great job. I've been listening recently. I've been listening to El Young, for example. He's amazing. Dr. Slim, dude. That dude's crazy. What?
Well, wait.
That dude is,
Wait.
bro, that dude's crazy. That dude's crazy.
That's the thing, man. We have great talent, but I think a lot of people are missing the idea or missing the point of the whole thing.
Mm.
Okay, everybody has fan base. We're cool with that. Right now, I love that for us, where we experienced the last 6 months of seeing more people collaborating, getting together,
Yeah.
and mixing fan bases,
That's what we need.
which is exactly what we need to
exactly what
start
we
with.
need.
As a start, that's exactly what we need.
Exactly.
We don't need, I think, going back to like the whole issue of comedic and
Mm.
beef, I think the problem was that we didn't have someone great in the middle. We had 2 extremes, but we had no one that's good in the middle.
Mm.
And
Best of both
so
worlds, basically.
people saw it as either we're gonna laugh and dance to it, or we're going to basically become gangsters and start fighting each other in the streets.
Well, that's the thing. People would like they have the beef guys have, I'll call them the beef guys.
The
I don't
beef
wanna throw
guys.
any names. They have a solid fan base, guys. Like, it's crazy and scary that how big their fan base is. And I'm not talking Saudi. I'm talking throughout the MENA region. And
You want to know why I don't give two shits about that?
why?
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because I'm very honest about this.
Tell me why.
Because I don't believe any of them are gangsters.
Oh, that's a fact. Of
Yes.
course. Oh, we're not talking about that's a different.
So when you're sitting at
That's
there,
a different
when you're
story.
sitting over there telling me I'm do this, I'm gonna do
See,
that,
that's-
I'm giggling.
Bro, preach. 100%. I'm with you on that. It's the lack of originality.
Exactly.
And
It's not
I hate
real. That's the thing. It's not
It's
real.
not real. It's not real. I always talk about this. You've seen me talk about this.
We had this conversation.
When we
before.
had this conversation, what hood, bro? What?
you know what, son?
There are hoods. Though, don't get me wrong. There are.
No.
But I know for a fact these guys are not from.
We
these
don't live in Brooklyn. We don't live in Compton.
Exactly.
We don't. All right, we have places that right now there's
Yeah, Brooklyn's
certain
different now, though.
administration.
Brooklyn is
Well, it
like-
depends where you go in Brooklyn, to be honest.
Hipster.
Yeah, if you're up north, yeah, it's like, it's you can take out your kids for a walk. You're good to go.
There's plenty of Starbucks around.
If you go to West Village, you'll be fine. Also,
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Definitely.
No, but we don't have that kind of like
Lifestyle. That,
It's not the life. Yeah, exactly. It's the lifestyle.
exactly.
It's
It's
the
not really a lifestyle. It's a life that you
it's a
unfortunately were
difficult
born
life.
into.
Exactly. It's a
Sure.
difficult life.
Hip hop or rap was a form of talking about your struggles, right? That's why, for example, Bukathum from the region, Syrian artist, he's a refugee in Europe. He talks that talk. Man. He is incredible, dude. Every time I listen to him, I get
Because he lived it.
exactly.
I like it.
And he's original, dude. Like Bukathum went from a rapper to like an indie singer, and he's incredible because he talks that talk. When it comes to the stories he's talking about and the struggles he went through, you can feel it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You can
It's
feel
real.
it. Yeah,
It's real.
You can
That's what
feel
it
it.
is.
You can feel it, and
You can
that's
hear it.
you can exactly, and that's how you know what I mean. You're like, all right, I love this artist. Like Bukathum is that guy from the region.
And I'm sure he
he
speaks to a lot of people as well. In that
Yeah.
sense, like that his story is a story that people do
can
relate,
relate
to.
to. Exactly. No, there's an incredible amount of talent, man, in the region, and it's just it's gonna happen very soon. I look at last night. I was going on YouTube and just looking for new music to listen to from the region. And just North Africa kept popping.
Saud is on the hunt.
Bro,
Saud is on the hunt.
On the prowl.
I'm trying.
If you are trying to be signed, I'm about to grab
No,
your
It's
ass.
the numbers, bro.
I agree.
Because it's at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. And you look at the numbers these guys have. I'm talking 200 million YouTube views, dude. Like you look at
That's
the biggest rappers nowadays in
Yeah,
the
they
States.
barely.
They don't get that.
Yeah, they're barely.
Bro, this guy Soul King, 500 million
Yeah.
views, dude. What?
Total.
No, on one
On one track?
on one video.
What track was that?
I have no idea. Check, go on YouTube in a bit. We'll find
Yeah,
it.
we'll find
500 million, dude. So that tells you a lot.
Crazy.
That tells you a lot about YouTube and North Africa, right? That's their main.
Yeah,
streaming
YouTube is
platform.
huge in North
Huge.
Africa. Huge.
And that's why even the game is different there, right?
But they've been building that sound for a good,
1000%.
what, 30 years?
Bro, they're the originators
Yeah.
of Arab hip hop.
like since the 90s, you've
Yeah.
been hearing that sound
because
come out
of
of
the
there.
French movement. And stuff.
Exactly.
And then you have North Africans, mashallah, everywhere.
True.
Everywhere.
True.
And especially in Europe. You know, like their music travels.
Mhm.
And if you look at the French scene, for example, most of the successful
Exactly.
artists in France are Arabs.
Moroccan or Algerian.
They're Arabs, yeah. And they're incredible. They're incredible.
True.
It's a YouTube game for them, you know? And that's where we have to find what is it for us now.
For us, it's much. I think it has the potential to be much bigger than YouTube because
صح.
the scene here is just opening up now. Because we're just now
But
exploring.
Shamsi, don't
like,
forget, احنا we're a country of tastemakers. We love sharing music. We love, look who I found today. That's how Russ blew up.
True.
Right? That's how Russ blew up. Russ blew up on SoundCloud,
Okay.
right? Saudis.
There's also another reason why Russ blew up, but we'll take that offline. We'll take that
We can
offline.
talk about it right
No.
All right.
No.
So it was the Saudis, looked at the market, looked at the numbers, and now as an artist, you can look at your streaming numbers. Where is it coming from? Who should I target?
Yeah, you
You
have
know,
a better understanding of your fan base.
you have everything. Yeah, you have all your stats in front of you, dude.
Yeah.
This guy saw that. Well, Saudi Arabia is there. Let me target them. Let me throw in.
A couple of lines.
Let me throw in if
Exactly.
I ever fall in love is probably with a Saudi chick, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
Everybody picked it up.
The girls loved him,
The guys
That
paid
was it.
attention.
and the guys paid attention.
Who the
We
hell-
started copycat.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, even the look, right?
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
That was terrible.
Everybody's Russ.
Like, wait,
The
you know, the bun.
yeah, the bun and a hat. Chill, guys. I think we're just hating at this point.
No, we're not hating.
respect-
That's
respect
exactly
the
what
Russ,
happened.
Respect the Russ, for
No,
real.
we're hating because
No.
because we ain't got no hair.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
No.
that's both of y'all.
But we got
Tech
beautiful.
great hair.
Beautiful.
we got-
name.
we
Well,
got
get the sponge off your head.
We got beautiful beards.
They got nothing on us, son.
Salute.
But
It's all
here's the
about
thing.
beards now, beard gang.
I think it's very obvious what we like here. But a lot of people don't actually know how to hit that. We like a track that get us bouncing.
That's true.
That's what we like.
That's true.
If we're ever going to actually grow and have this genre become something big,
hip hop specifically.
hip hop specifically,
Okay.
this is what you need to be looked at. Because if you look at the EDM scene and the house music scene,
Huge.
everything that we have here,
Huge.
everybody's dancing, having fun.
They love it.
People want to dance and have fun.
1000%.
And so you give me Be Sorry on a hot beat, I'll be fine.
That's true.
You know?
Wow.
That's true,
Be
yeah.
sorry on a
Seriously.
No.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
I
Big
see,
Sean
I
did
see where
that.
you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. It's really, it goes to production too now. It goes
Why am I saying this to you? I'm not saying it to anybody
No,
else.
1000%. But you know, I love
Because you play a major role in this. Like whether you like it or not, right now you're in a position to either help or hold back. And you've always been helping. Here's the thing about Saud. I'm gonna tell you something that I figured out by sitting with him for a couple of hours.
Oh shit.
Extremely nice guy, mashallah.
Habibi, man.
Very humble.
Love, my brother.
But if someone steps on your foot,
Yeah.
there's another side of you that a lot of people don't know.
Oh shit.
I would just tell you that. I saw a glimpse of it.
Yeah?
I was like, oh yeah, that exists in there. Yeah, that needs to be locked up for a minute.
You were pushing my buns.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah,
That
okay,
wasn't me. It
okay.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I don't know. What?
No, this was shout out to homie Ned. This was
My
on Ned.
brother. my
Yeah,
brother,
shout out to homie
my
Ned.
حبيبي man. عندك توكلنا؟
كلنا توكلنا. We checked
طبعاً
temperatures
قبل-
when we got it
إيه،
here.
اسمع ترى قبل لا اجي رايح مسوي PCR تيست وعندي هنا كل شيء
The
موجود.
results.
ترى إيه كله
You shared it at the door.
إيه، الامور طيبه.
الأمور طيبة.
الحمد لله.
الحمد
So
لله.
guys, wear your masks. Don't be stupid, please.
How do we switch to COVID?
No, bro, it's so annoying, dude. Like, خلاص, wear your mask, dude.
It is.
Doesn't
It's
take
stupid.
يعني عن
It's
ام
fucking
الفيلم.
stupid.
Why do you put it here, dude? You know what I mean? Like that
It
shit
was right.
bothers me, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
It's
Turks,
true. It's true.
Turks,
For real.
I know.
Talk,
I'm
Turks.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's,
Nah.
it's something that I've been preaching.
You ain't got
about
the
for a
answer,
while.
Turks.
I'm sorry. I've been preaching about this shit for a
Come
while.
on, bro.
It's just bullshit. It's
No,
fucking
we
bullshit.
go to our homie's house where we all usually meet up, and like me, Turks, and a couple other people were very strict about all of this.
Yeah.
Other people are just like laid back. Like, you know, some people will go hang out every single week and in different places
Yeah.
and come and hang out with us. I'm not saying someone does
Some
that or
people.
anything.
Some
I'm not trying to
people.
point a finger at anybody or
No,
anything.
Not at all.
I'm just saying that some people
Some people, yeah.
put other people at risk sometimes.
Didn't he get it already?
Like,
No, he didn't get it. That's what was ridiculous about
That
this.
is amazing.
His family got it.
Exactly.
And
أعطيتها واحدة.
that's it, son.
I'm out of here.
You can't kill what's already dead.
I neoed that shit. I neoed that shit. That's what
You
happened.
did.
Neo that shit.
Like
Cole
Neo.
looked at you once and was like, nope. No.
Nah, bro.
COVID got
I had
scared.
that bullet time. Had that bullet time going on.
When COVID says no, it's an issue.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Shamsi.
Let's find some of that.
Shamsi, I gotta shout you out, man, because this fucking area right here,
The
comfy.
comfy,
You comfy, son?
comfy.
Oh man, for the
dude.
last couple of hours, he's been loving this seat. Never
Yeah.
thanked me for buying it once. Not even once, son. It's all good though. It's all good. I'm like the father that gives things and then, you know, people appreciate it for the
Explain.
others.
I
It's
He
all
didn't
didn't
good.
need no
I
cushion
did.
either.
Adil,
Yes.
thank you, Habib.
I appreciate it, son. I bought this for you, by the way.
appreciate
I had you in mind the whole time.
it. My guy.
Like I was like, yo, one day I'm gonna meet Saud.
Like 4 years ago.
And I'm gonna buy this
And
couch.
he's gonna whoop me in FIFA.
Exactly, yeah. Sar's gonna whip me in FIFA.
Yeah, you know-
That's going to happen.
you know the vibes.
Yeah, we know the vibes,
You know.
and that's not the vibe. The vibe is you get a whoop, son.
Yo, so Adil's been talking mad shit for the past 3 days about FIFA. And I think
it's time.
As soon as we end this, man.
Yeah, as soon as we're gonna
get
whoop
to
your
work.
ass and
Get
everything.
To work, bro.
I got so
And
many
you gonna
things.
Put, and you gonna put the results as the
the topic,
You don't want that.
you know,
You
the
don't
subject
want
of the
that.
wasn't the name of the podcast.
Yeah,
Gonna be
you're
the
on
scoreline.
side right now. I was just shouting you out and giving you love,
I'm
bro.
just saying, bro, you're gonna get schooled.
By
Now,
this guy?
Yep.
you have no idea, bro.
Yep.
You have no idea.
Stay back.
No. Oh, trust me, I never
Hands
stay
up,
back,
homie.
son. I'll be in your throat.
Let's see.
I have a question.
Tell me, Habib.
I love Nabil.
Yo,
NBL.
that's my guy.
Shout out to Nabil.
Shout out Nabil. Man.
Shout out, indeed.
That kid has
He's
amazing potential.
He is special.
Super special.
Yes, and he's a youngin, bro. He's
Exactly,
19,
son.
dude. I said he was 18 the other day. He got mad. So okay, he's 19.
He's 19. So he's 16?
He just turned 13. though.
Just a 13, man. Bro, for an 8-year-old,
Yeah,
mashallah,
amazing,
son.
son.
Mashallah, for an 8-year-old.
Yeah, he can walk too.
Oh, he can walk?
Yeah, man.
What, son? I don't know how to walk when I was 8.
That's crazy. Nah, but for real, man. Like Nabil, you know, just a beautiful soul, man. He's young, he's talented, and he's nice, bro. When I was talking to him the other day, and he's like, you know, just asking for specific things and advice and stuff like that, and I'm like, dude, you don't want to hear my beats when I was 18 or 19.
Like, let's not go there.
Bro, like, mashallah, the potential to grow is insane. And the more I hear his music, I hear the depth and you know what I mean? Just he's really studying the greats and really knowing how to take his music to the next level and finding his sound.
He's
It's
taken
just-
to that crafting.
bro,
stage.
he's dope, dude.
He is. I
He's
agree.
dope.
I
He's
agree.
dope.
When we found him, we were like, "Yo,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
did this guy come from?"
You know, and he's dropping a project, I think, in a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been putting.
Oh, my bad,
pressure.
yeah. On the 3rd.
On the
3rd of March is dropping. I'm waiting on that one.
We've been keeping up.
Yeah.
I have like so much harsh
heard-
criticism for him.
I heard a couple records.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, I expect you to hear a couple records because I'm betting on you on this one, son.
He's the truth.
Because I'm gonna pull out.
He's the truth.
You have no idea what I'm gonna do to
That's the
NBL when
thing,
it comes out.
As a dude, don't feel any pressure from this guy. Don't worry. Listen, as a 19-year-old, you know, that was based in Saudi, based in Bahrain now, it's beautiful. Because that's exactly what I told him when I sent him the voice note. I'm like, dude, it is refreshing to find another producer that's working on that craft like that and just creating projects, right? On that level. Bro, the project's so consistent. You go from record to record and you hear the curation is beautiful.
It's a soundscape. You walk into the
Exactly.
soundscape.
Like it's a drive. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a drive.
Exactly.
Riyadh, it's a drive. الخبر is
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Khubra is the
drive.
cough.
Yeah.
And Riyadh is from my house to here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah, it's a beautiful project. I really look forward to hearing it. And I'm, you know.
Bro, he has and there's like a track called Bale City. So like I love
Yeah,
the fact
yeah,
that,
that was
he's
fire.
doing that.
Yeah,
He's doing
yeah,
that. He's
yeah.
representing.
He's representing. Yeah.
I'm really, really interested to hear where he's coming out from.
Yeah.
I didn't know how old he was until you told me the first time when I asked you.
Yeah, he's a
I was like, seriously? I thought this was like someone who basically has been in this for a minute.
Grizzled.
And he's been, okay, they never say grizzled ever in your life.
Grizzled veteran.
No, never say that. What the fuck was that, son?
Britannica.
Yeah.
Chill,
Like,
Shamsi.
you know, I'd probably just pull him out. Just pull him out.
KFUPM shit.
Exactly.
Fuck, man.
Can't help it, son. Can't help
Exactly.
it.
I can relate now, man.
It makes it. It sounds like he graduated with honors, though.
Son.
Like, he didn't, son.
Oh, you did it?
I tried.
You're fucking up my name.
No, Turks definitely graduated with honors.
Hell no.
He tried.
Hell no,
He
son.
almost
Yeah,
tried.
who was in what was it? Aerodynamics.
Aerodynamics? Aerospace engineering?
Aerospace
It was
engineering,
Shamsi.
bro.
Aerodynamics.
I was gonna fly.
Yeah. No, he was like ready for it until he met Calculus.
Yes. pretty much.
What was your major?
Like I switched to marketing, so I was like, yeah.
No, the first one, son.
It was
Aerospace engineering.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
take planes and I put them in the air.
Did you though?
You
Yeah.
thought
You thought you
take
could.
place.
I attempted. Yeah.
And then Calculus said no.
Exactly, yeah.
We're not putting people's lives in your hands.
Like, yo.
So I did try though, right? So,
Respect, as long as you tried. dude.
exactly.
You know what? I would respect that if he chose that major on purpose.
Oh, yeah, I heard that story, man.
You have to bring it up, bro.
No, no,
I was coasting.
Bro, I was there. I
Part
was
of the
there with you guys.
conversation.
I was there with you on that, man. That's fine.
Oh,
like,
man.
okay.
That's fine.
Well, before we go, of course, we have to give,
Oh, come on.
I have to. We have
Come
to,
on.
son. We have to.
So,
Top of the line.
shout out
Because
Shiloh.
great timing,
Yeah,
by the
thank
way.
you guys. Always
He was
love.
just honest that day. He was like, "Yo, my track is dropping."
Hold up.
5 minutes ago.
Hold up. I'm gonna pause this for a second.
Uh,
Thank you, Saud, for releasing a track during a process where before we record, so
No, I
we
knew
can
that.
also
I
put it
knew
out.
that.
Because I know you pay attention, homie.
Yeah, of
I just
course.
hope other people pay attention too.
Mhm.
Like people sitting behind. Hey, yo, G, what's happening, son? You good?
People-
You good, son? Oh, you good?
No,
All right,
no,
all right.
no, but I gotta shout out some people for this record, man.
Oh, this record is ridiculous. son.
Shiloh. Shout out Shiloh, Sean Friday, Osama, the boys, Monarch Entertainment, Bridge Entertainment. Let's go.
Gucci Dior, it's matching my mood, but mix like my floors. To Fendi, I'm on. I got plenty of reasons these hats on my
Shiloh, you
my
crazy.
charm. These women can get it, that ticket they farm. I put them in law. I'm picking, I choose, top of the line. How could you hate it? Your life is so wrong, your life is so wrong. You follow the wave, wash up show. This is your song. Whether you like it, my nigga, or no. It's never a no. She like it, you like it, and now you in awe. Get with the time, get with the times, I'm fresh out
That's a beautiful track. son.
Like, I love
That's a
the
beautiful
synergy
track.
that you guys have. Like you guys
Shiloh?
have that. Yeah.
So Shiloh's the homie, man. Day one. I met Shiloh in LA years ago. And we've been growing together, and it's awesome, man. He's a homie before he's an artist that I work with. So, it's lovely to see his growth as well.
Amazing, son.
He's a jack of all trades, man. He's an actor, he's a musician, he's
Nice.
a model. Just did a Hugo Boss campaign.
What?
Damn, son.
I'm giving you beats. I'm giving you
Glasses,
acting, and I'm giving you clothes. Buy this suit. Listen to this track.
Exactly. Shiloh crazy, man. And shout out Chris as well from Norway. He hooked us up with some crazy visuals. So,
So I think the first time I met you was with Shiloh, right?
exactly. We were at Dir'iyah. By the way, I met Shamsi, guys. if you
Yeah,
remember.
he told us.
Yeah, we were in line waiting to get into that Lil Wayne show, right? Was
Exactly.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Waiting and waiting and
waiting in that little tent. I remember.
Was it raining?
No, it wasn't raining.
Oh,
No,
no.
we were waiting. We
Yeah.
weren't raining.
Trying to add some drama to it. Actually.
Yeah, it was raining. It was dark outside. Yeah, man. No, it was. And I look at you and I'm like, bro, you look. Was it you that said? Or
No, I was like, I came up to him. I was like, yo, you look familiar. I think
Oh.
I've seen you before.
with
I think
Naval.
with
and-
Naval,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. And I'm like, yo, Naval, what? But any friend of Naval is a friend of mine.
Yeah,
man.
Naval, good people. Shout out, Naval, man.
Habibi, Naval.
Amazing
Always,
guy,
always.
amazing guy.
Yeah,
He's
man.
family,
so
man.
He's a familia, Naval. Day one, man. I've known Naval since I was in ثاني متوسط.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
So
yeah,
back in
man.
the day.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I
Long,
grew
long time.
we grew up together. Like we actually grew up
Yeah, he told me.
together.
I think you were
Oh.
his first friend.
Yeah.
right.
Pretty much.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
Like I have that badge.
Yeah.
First
So glad you said
First
friend
friend.
after first. That was a long pause. Right there.
Yes. James, it was Ned's first.
Thanks has spoken.
I'm sorry.
Yo. Good catch, good catch.
Familia.
Good catch. So, oh wow. Come on, Ned.
I love the people that put us, like the fact that we have the same connections, the
Yeah,
same family.
1000%, man. 1000%.
And when we
That's what it's all
met
about.
Jeet as well through Ned.
Yeah,
so
man.
being us
See?
together, bro.
Bringing out good energy, yeah, man. This room has great energy, guys.
Always.
For real.
Wallah,
We build on
mashallah.
that
I
energy,
love
son.
that. I love that.
If you don't have good energy, you can't be in this room.
We kick you out.
This is why Jeet is sitting in the back. He needs to get the energy.
Geez, you gotta come talk.
Bro, he's lucky we didn't lock him in the bathroom. That's what we usually do to people.
Man,
who
he
come in
will.
with-
I swear, to God, he will blow this whole house out. He will blow this house out.
He'd hear a bag on the wall. He's like, fellas, you
As
done?
soon as Jeet walks in, I had to try to roast his jacket. Jacket fire. man.
No, it's a fire
My
jacket.
jacket
I had the
fire.
same one when I was 13, son. When I was 13, I had the same one.
In the century that passed.
Yes.
Oh, this guy. the
No, for real.
Jeff Ross of Saudi.
No,
man.
for real, son. For
Bro,
real.
it's a hot jacket.
Yeah,
It's a good
yeah.
jacket.
That jacket fire,
For real,
G.
son. I had the same thing, except
Oh,
there was a
dude,
starter jacket.
always
Starter jacket
different.
was the thing back in the
I
day.
remember.
Yeah. I had the Cowboys
I
and the
have my
Bulls.
Laker jacket.
Yeah, see, there we
my
go,
Laker
son.
jacket. Yeah, man. Those are
Yeah,
fire.
so that's what it reminded me of it, even
That's
though it was like a
fire.
child. But that's not what I'm talking about, though. Great guy, though.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Great,
Yeah.
great artist, too.
Eh,
Can't wait to get all this shit. Bro, we're giving you.
See what I'm saying? Now you're ready.
See,
Yo,
this is
like-
what I told him. I was like, stay on the sideline,
Bro,
pay attention. You're
I told
up
him,
next.
I need a G right here, bro.
No, he can't be here, son.
He couldn't
He sits there.
He couldn't handle the lights. It's too white for them.
Yeah.
So speaking of G,
Tell me.
you guys had an amazing track together.
Thank you, man.
Beautiful.
And
Thank you.
since then,
Appreciate you
I've been
guys.
applying more and more pressure.
I know. I noticed.
I love that it has huge replay value. Every time I hear it, it still sounds like it's the first time I hear it.
Yo, that's amazing.
And
Thank
I think that's respect to both of you and exactly how you guys are playing this
Thank
game.
you. Thank
And I think you're very smart. I know
Thank
how to
you.
start and how to stop.
you. Man, we don't overdo it.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
You know,
Yeah,
I see what you're doing.
Thank you, bro.
Now, over the weekend, you played us new shit.
Did we?
You played us new shit. All right?
All
He
right.
kept on playing. And
You're not playing it today. I'm not gonna ever ask you to play something.
All right.
All right?
All right.
I can't fucking wait.
I respect. Thank you.
I
man.
can't fucking wait.
Respect.
After
Respect.
you left, remember that last track that we kept replaying?
I definitely.
That
do.
was on replay for 2 hours straight.
That's my brother.
Yes.
exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that.
Thank you.
I love how you said, by the way, guys, this is just a rough, it's still not there yet.
Bro, like,
I don't believe y'all when you. I
Bro,
sincerely
let me
do
tell
you
not
something.
believe
Let me tell you
y'all.
how rough it is. I mixed it. I don't mix, guys. I outsource my mixing. That's one thing y'all need to know. I don't like to mix.
Mixing is a pain in the ass.
Fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And I have friends and family that mix. So I'm like, yo,
Do that.
Please,
Do that.
Please and thank you.
Whoa,
you know,
son.
like I do a rough mix. How I want it to sound, like you guys heard. This is how I want it to sound. Make it better. This is what collaboration does.
Ah,
Make it better, dude.
I swear
So
to God.
what you
son.
heard is probably 60% of how it's gonna sound.
Whoa, son.
Bro,
So,
if that's 50, 60, like.
Definitely, that's 50, 60.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay.
That track.
Because
that
I want to.
track,
I'll
can't
play
wait.
you guys after this episode. I'll play you guys the difference between my roughs and my mixed and mastered records, so you understand the difference.
We will not expose the homie right here, so we'll keep it for later on. But seriously, I can't wait for it.
Thank
I
you, man.
honestly hope for more
Yo, by
work
the
from
way,
both
that
of you.
record Deuce wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for AY and Fi.
Oh, shout out to AY on Fire. Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
they killed it. They killed it.
I always, and I look, yo, geez, I'm gonna ask you a question. Be honest. Does AY hate me?
Nah, he's a fan of the show.
Oh, appreciate it. Shout out to AY.
Why'd you think so?
I'll tell you why. I think it's bullshit, by the way.
Exactly.
I'll tell you why. Because I always forget
AY?
AY.
Fuck, dude. His name is before me, man.
It's not about that. It's
It's
not about the
okay.
track.
Oh, okay.
I love what AY does.
He's amazing.
And so I always want to give AY shout outs, and I keep forgetting fucking AY.
Mm.
But I honestly believe that AY also doesn't get enough credit for the things that he does
Facts.
at all.
Facts.
fucking all.
Facts.
I think AY is like,
bro, there's so
he's
many
too
other-
experienced not to be to be.
1000%.
No, he's respected, but I think he deserves more than
He's
that.
respected by people that understand.
That's the problem.
Yes.
He deserves more recognition for the shit that he does.
100%.
So shout out AY. I truly love you, bro. I truly love you.
We love you.
I just thought you were mad at me for no
Shout out
reason.
The Harmony team. They're all
Harmony
the-
crew.
You know,
Yeah.
the Harmony family.
The Harmony family is amazing.
You know what I mean?
They have
So-
this new kid
so-
named Jeeds.
You know what I mean?
You know, they're
The new
grooming
kid.
this kid.
No, but let me tell you something. Harmony family, Bridge family. You know what I mean? We're one, man. And if we're gonna grow, we're gonna grow together.
That's exactly how it should be,
Well,
son. That's exactly how it should be.
And Entitled Command. You know, the
Shout out to
Records
Kappa
family,
Records and
those are-
Entitled also,
those guys
yes.
are family as well.
And if you're ever gonna be taken down, it's gonna be by Pastor Kabsa.
Pastor Kabsa. Yo, Pastor Kabsa
Y'all be
is
ready.
legit, guys. You guys are an amazing platform. I have
We
to
appreciate
give
it,
you flowers,
son.
guys. You guys are an amazing platform. You guys show love like no other to
We
local
try.
talents. No,
No, seriously, we try. We try.
Fucking talk, Adil.
No,
God damn it.
not here. Not today.
You guys
not
always
today.
interrupted
Yeah.
like
Do you know
that.
why?
God
Do you know why?
Yeah.
You haven't paid attention. I always said this 100 times. When it comes to compliments, I always stop people.
Well, let me fucking compliment
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't like compliments?
All right.
Because certain people take compliments as I'm good.
All right, let me tell you something. This compliments for you guys. Fucking
Yeah, go ahead. Tell.
I appreciate
Give them
you
their
guys.
flowers.
It's fucking amazing to be here. Chance, thank
Bullshit.
you for giving me your part of the couch. It means
Bullshit.
the world to me, dude.
Bullshit.
Turks, you need to take me to Marble. Whenever that
I'm-
fucking-
Oh, yeah, you gotta go to
We're
Marble,
going,
yeah.
Right?
definitely.
Yeah, we have
man,
to.
I was listening to that on the way home, and you guys were talking about Marble in my stomach. I need a steak. Right
Marble
now.
is a great restaurant that's open in
Yeah.
Riyadh. I think it's still on soft opening, or did
I'm
it
not
open?
sure. I'm not sure. I gotta check.
Need to find out.
Yeah, we need to find out.
Right?
Definitely.
I need-
Honestly,
I need to
you know what's better than Marble? if we planned this out properly, we would have had Turks cook for you.
I know Turks.
Definitely.
Turks is
Definitely.
crazy.
The chef.
son.
The
Oh,
chef.
Let's go.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Briskets?
Let's do this.
Wolf.
Let's do
Let's
this.
go. I'm
Next
excited for
time,
that.
If you seriously, if you are,
You
give us
let
a
me
heads
know.
up.
You let me know. He's the chef, man. Don't
No,
put pressure on
no,
him.
no, we
when
do
you're
it.
coming through.
Bro,
Let
you
us
know I
know.
love to eat, so I'm cool.
Bro, do you know when they plan for barbecuing, they plan like 3 hours before they start.
Okay,
Unfortunately. And I gotta go like scramble up.
Yo, just call me. I'll go with you, bro.
Cool.
We'll go pick
That's
up
cool.
some shit and we'll
A true friend.
True
friend. Motherfucker.
meet us at the grill.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Yeah, he said meet us at the grill. No,
Yo,
like,
homie, we
yo,
hungry.
come here now, period. With the second he
I
walks
got
in.
my Sony
brisket.
speaker. That's funny.
No, Turks, there's a crazy brisket.
Yeah.
To be
Thank
honest.
you.
But it takes
So
around
cool.
like, that's why, like, if you give us a heads
briskets
up.
take like what?
12, 13 hours.
Yeah,
Wow,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, Turks gets to work,
I
son.
was gonna say something stupid like 48 hours.
Well, you can if you're gonna have like
Depends
one
on how
cold.
hungry you are, you know?
What's called a lighter.
Yeah, You go back and forth on that bitch. But anyway, yo, man, thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
We,
man. It's
I'm gonna
an
be
honor.
very honest on this podcast. I said it to your face and I say it again.
Say it.
We never wanted to have any guests, even though this is not really a guest. You're
No,
like one of the homies,
You are part of the
Your
family.
family.
and we
I
needed you here to be first because you
Yeah.
were one of the first people that actually like you
Support.
collaborated with us and supported us,
Yeah,
and
it's
we
love.
gave the same love back.
I appreciate
And
you
you are
guys
part
well.
of every episode.
Exactly.
So
You, you are part of
Stop, man.
every
I
single
kinda forget
episode.
that I
Yeah.
that I.
This
I'm
is
the
why we
intro,
always
so-
keep Saud
Yeah, thank you
013
so
on the
much. I
side
appreciate that a lot.
because we
man.
love what you do.
I-
That's first.
Stop
above
it!
everything
Stop
else.
it! Stop it!
Oh, now you like compliments,
Yeah,
son.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
now you like
shower me,
compliments,
baby.
huh?
Give me this.
Exactly. son.
Come on.
Now you want it? No, we're not gonna get it.
I know that Jeeds would love to hear compliments like this, but sadly, Jeeds is not with us today.
Yeah.
Jeeds is gone.
Unfortunately,
He has
Yeah.
left the building.
He has
Yeah.
left the building,
Fuck, man.
and so
He had not better things to do.
exactly. Jeeds was sitting in the back, just like sending business emails left and right.
It's like, God damn it, he's somebody who draws.
Yo, G's important. though.
Jeeds is important.
We know.
Jesus.
Yes,
He's
yes.
fucking
He
good.
doesn't know. We know.
Right?
And
Yes.
we've been telling
Right?
him. And
Yes.
that's the thing, Saud. We've been telling him.
He's
And-
humble. Khalih humble.
No, homie doesn't see it. We see
No,
it.
no, it's not what we've been telling you. We've been bitching at him. Like seriously, I've been
I know
bitching
that
at him.
last episode, there was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And that's why I hit you up. I'm like, yo,
Relax.
that's not me. That's him. I'm ready. I'm here.
Like, and that's the thing. You've said that once and twice and three
Mm,
times,
I'm
and
here.
we know that. So,
My beats are right here.
like,
Like, I'm ready. Like,
Beats
yo,
are right here.
Jeets, the mic is right here.
There's like four
four
of them.
mics, there's beats, and there's a camera, and there's lights.
Speak
So
the
we're not
truth.
gonna do shit.
all the ways you want to create sound.
We set up all this for
You know.
bullshit for nothing, son. By the way,
I mean,
I want to take something from you.
I assume he just sings this every time. Every time the episode ends, I assume he's singing this in the car.
I hope everybody does.
Definitely. Yeah.
Good times.
Still, come on, son.
I want to take something from you. Actually, I'm gonna tell you after the podcast. Okay. I'm not gonna say it right here, just in case you say no.
Let it say it. Let it say it.
No, I know you're not gonna say no.
All right, what do you need?
I want to change.
The song?
No, our what's the name? Our
The intro?
outro.
Okay.
I want to change it, and I want to leave your salam alaikum.
No.
And that is why we're gonna do it. That is exactly why we're gonna do it.
Nah, that's not you.
Yo, fuck copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saud never hit us with a copyright at all. Yo, I will. Yo, Jeets, right now, I will
Really?
open it up and show you where it says.
That's not me, though.
It says Proton
It's his
on behalf of Harmony, son.
It's his
team.
it's his
Lawyer.
Yeah.
His lawyer.
It's publisher.
No, it's not. Yeah, let him talk to his people to talk to your people.
Well, you know, tell your people, I said fuck them. That's exactly what you should tell them.
I think Patreon did it on
Okay, that was 2 months ago, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Also, it's gone. It's muted. On
No, I can mute it or I can just allow it to stay and they take all the money that comes out of it. G robs us anyway, so, you know,
Yeah.
the 21st century
That's
gangster.
0.000.
He's a digital gangster.
That's funny.
So
man.
what's his name? So we
Nah,
left
we
it.
got you, we got you.
Yeah, no, I'll talk it.
I got you.
So we left it and then like we're gonna mute it later on. So Jeez gets no coverage unless he pays us. Exactly, son. No
Yeah,
coverage
but
whatsoever.
You're on the roast couch, right?
Exactly, son.
They've been roasting you, dude. That's not cool. Man. I wish I could say
It's
something.
my turn.
Yeah, you definitely
Your
gonna
day
get
will
your
come, my guy. Your day will
Yeah,
come.
but,
You'll have your turn on
but
the
in all
seat.
honesty, man, let me know what you guys need. And I'll be.
We
I'll be
appreciate
honored.
it.
Wallah, I'll be
Thanks,
honored.
man.
Thank you for you guys.
I know that, son. ما تقصر أبداً, and we appreciate you for
And
being
I'll
here,
send you
son.
the invoice later on.
Always send the invoice. No, always. No, I'm not joking, bro.
fucking with
No,
you.
I'm joking. I'm not joking at
I
all.
would never.
Always,
fucking charge you out, man.
I appreciate it so much.
Wallah.
But always send the invoice. We're never gonna pay, but always send the invoice.
I'll give
Just
you
so we
that,
have
yeah.
your name
Yes.
and
I'm
address.
gonna put the family discount. And
Exactly. 100%.
And
And then I'm gonna call him up, yo, son.
That'd be
Listen,
like
how about 150? Pay us back some money.
We'll just take some more beats if you
we'll
have
give
them.
you exposure.
Exposure and
Yeah,
reach.
no, man. I love
Well,
it.
thank you for being here,
Habibi,
man.
Thank you guys for having
Anytime
me.
you're in the
It's always a
city,
pleasure, man.
seriously,
Family.
don't call.
The couch is
I'm here.
available.
Don't call.
I'm here.
Always here.
Sticks are ready.
Everything's ready.
Let's go, man.
You
I'm
wanna
ready.
go?
Let's go.
We out?
Let's go.
Peace.
Let's go. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Love.
Oh
love,
yeah.
love.
So yeah. Bye.